Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 189 of playing chess every day until 2000 elo. Let's find an opponent. We're sitting at 1754, our current peak. Okay, it looks like we find a 1900 horrible nightmare playing e4 Caro-Kann. I wonder if we are gonna have a nightmare. We might. Oh, I almost just mouse slipped d6. I just kind of like slightly felt it. All right, so we get a 2 knights. He takes. We're gonna come out. Yeah, so he plays this queenie line. Yeah, queenie 2 line. When they do that, they want to go here. He might play this eventually. Like I'm gonna go here next move. Yeah, so now we just hit the queen. He's gonna say, "Oh no, my queen," and we're gonna play e6. And if you didn't understand why, it's because if you take the queen, there's checkmate. So he goes back. Now I'm quite sure that in this position, b5 is the correct move. Hangs a pawn, but we can just go here. Or can we? Okay, we gotta actually think about this. I know I've thought about this before. I'm just quite sure that this is the move. Takes, can't take. Is this how it goes? I'm just wondering, because if I go like this here, you can just take, right? Then we get activity. I'm just so positive that this is the move that, like, I'm just gonna believe in myself. I'm pretty sure this is the move that I've studied. Queen back. I'm pretty sure we play b5. Takes. Then we go here. How's a discovery attack? Ah, this doesn't feel right. Okay. So now he's threatening the pawn. Could go here. But now I think this is perfectly fine. Because if he takes, then we go here. And he's just opening up my lines. It seems I need to refresh on my theory here. Or maybe the move is this. I know that there's some kind of knight sacked tactic here. So I think I want to keep my bishop protecting this. I just know it. I'm 100% sure. Can it happen if I go here? No, because then queen's protecting. So let's go ahead and play this. We protect our pawn. Okay, that doesn't really do a whole lot. So now I think I'm just going to bring the bishop out. So we're just hitting this twice. Doesn't really matter because it's protected twice. But now we just want to castle. And we could have ideas of pushing c5, trying to deflect this off of the protection. But I think most importantly, we just castle. So he wants to open up this. Could close it down with a move like this, but I don't really like that. But at the same time, I don't really want to allow his rook to become active. Can't play this because takes, and then we have to take like this. If I go here, he has this. No. Here. It's protected, but I mean, we could go for something like that. I'm just wondering if I push this and he takes. Yeah, it's getting a little bit scary with this light squared diagonal here. Castles, takes, push. I mean, pushing is going to open up this for me, which seems very nice. So what if I go here? If he takes, then we take. We're threatening this. Does he have any threats from there? Not really. He has to move this. And then we can just castle. Or we could just push. I think I'm going to go for this. The counter attack. Takes, takes. If he pushes, can't take. We should have calculated that a little bit more, I think. Takes, takes, push, takes. And I guess we're not even threatening this anymore. Bruh. What is wrong with me? Yes, take my pawn with your queen. We spent 2 minutes and just completely overlooked queen takes b5. I didn't even know what to say about that. But, okay. I mean, on the bright side, we have the b file to work with now. Knight's definitely just going to take. There's no way he doesn't just take. Yeah, so I could take here. Queen takes. Do I really want to go into that, though? Castles. He's got the bishop pair. Oh, shoot. That's kind of embarrassing. Not even going to lie to you. See, I don't really want to go backwards with my knight. That's the thing. But I guess if I take with the queen, then we have to go backwards anyways. Here, takes here. I don't know. Oh, bro. We just need to castle. Probably should have castled way sooner. Castles. He wants to apply more pressure here, so yeah, we're going to castle. Rook here, 100%. But I guess if he goes... No, we don't have this move. No, never mind, never mind. Bishop holds. Ooh, he's pushing the pawn. Interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to try and kick away the queen now. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Had enough of you. That is quite annoying though, because now the bishop cannot go here. I'm thinking of pushing here so that I can just go like this. And then I have a very strong bishop on this diagonal. But I guess if I go here, I don't really have much that I can hold on to the pawn with. He can just immediately target it. What am I going on about? Queen takes. Bro, get it together. Get it together. My gosh, I'm missing too much. So maybe I just activate my piece. Go here. Try to improve the knight. Let's just bring the rook to this d file. And I just simply want this. And then we'll improve our knight and maybe try to double up. We need to go after some kind of weakness, but these pawns are protected well by his bishops, and he's currently just up a pawn. You know, be a very annoying move. Bishop f5, but I guess I can go here. No, because this comes with check. Yeah, bishop f5 would be very annoying. Hits the rook. Probably have to go here. I want to go there anyways, and then we can go here. Maybe not as annoying as it seems. Yeah, my opponent has joined just recently. Wow. Yeah, joined 16 days ago. 25 wins, 5 losses. Interesting. Bishop f5, there it is. Wow. So if I play this, I guess he can take and destroy my structure. So not a great move, I don't think. Not a great move. Yeah, I should have played h6, I think. Guess I can go here. I'm gonna be careful of this skewer. Trying to rook lift. Maybe this is a move. Not so sure. If I go here, takes, here or here, is that a move? Can he sack? I don't know. I feel like he can. But I don't want to allow his bishop to just chill here. So if he played rook here, now queen protects. I was thinking if he goes here, I sack, he goes here, then the pawn protects. Never mind. I was looking at these discoveries. I feel like he's going to sack the bishop. Takes, infiltrates, move, sack again, rook here. I don't know. It really does feel like my king has no defenders though. h6 was probably inaccurate. If he moves the rook, I can take this pawn, but I don't know if the pawn's worth it. So he just goes back with the bishop. Okay. So I could go here targeting the pawn, but now I can just improve the knight, I think. Is not a bad idea. Yeah, let's just improve our knight. Our knight didn't really belong on d7. Okay, he plays rook there. So this pawn became a little bit more weak to an extent. So I could go here, threaten this pawn. Can probably just move, but at least then we're starting to get our pieces a little bit more active-ish. Maybe. Let's go for it. He does have a little intermezzo here, and that's a nice move. This bishop is very annoying because it's holding this together, which is the weak point. Okay. Can we do this and try to go for that? I guess if I move this pawn, then he could just come back in, which could be annoying. But then we can get the knight here, which could serve good, I think. Or maybe we put our knight right here where it's all protected. But I guess if I go knight here, you could probably just take, and then I have a super weak pawn. Then we take. You know what? If he wants to trade that bishop off, I think that bishop's gonna be a nuisance long term. I know right now it's kind of staring at like nothing, but I don't know. It's holding this pawn. It's holding this. I think if he took the knight, it would actually be good for me. Basically, is what I'm saying. Rook there. He wants to take here. The knight was also holding that together, wasn't it? Can hit. If I play f5, the queen protects here. Oh, but that's not the threat. The threat is this. But if I go here and he takes, then we can just take here. He comes in. King's getting a little soft. If I play this, he comes in with check. Winning a piece. Yeah. Wonderful stuff. We're absolutely just lost here. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, we are lost. So what if I play this? Can he sack? I don't see anything concrete, but it's very weakening. Yeah, h6 just really, it created a hook for myself. And he's played g3, but I don't even have a light squared bishop, so I can't do anything about it. And these bishops are just doing such a good job. I can't even sack. Won't get me anywhere. I want to play this move because there's a fork, but it's held 2 different ways. He's just not giving me many chances, I don't think. Stockfish will probably disagree, as per usual. Ah, yes. The mighty h4, where everything starts to fall apart. I'm thinking of this. Takes. Yeah. I mean, we're going to take that bishop. He can take discovered check. Can't he? We're going to take. He takes. We'll move. And then he's going to get a pawn rolling. Man. Takes here. Push here. It's kind of what I'm seeing. It's so bad. And actually, if the king steps onto this file, he can take. Can I go here? Or do I get mated? Yeah, if I step over here, it's so bad. Push. I go here, he just takes. Because of this pin. Can't block. Here, check. Picks up the piece. Well, a pawn, I should say. But, I mean, where's the king go after that check? Ah, there's a fork. Looks decent. Check. Takes. Here. I'm gonna go for this. If I get checkmated, it is what it is. How am I down a piece? Oh, I'm just down a bunch of pawns. That's all. Great. Great, great. So what should I do? Trade more pawns? Definitely not. Just totally lost. That loses a queen. We need to get rid of that rook. Everything's so bad here. Everything's so bad. Takes. We'll take back. Yeah, he just trades. I'm wondering if I have some kind of like perpetual check. If I go here, takes. But he can always just block. I mean, surely we need to get rid of this pawn, right? It's too dangerous. It allows him to force a trade. My gosh. Yeah, and he's just up 3 pawns in a rook endgame. I'm not winning this. Sorry. Maybe pushing's a good move? No, allows him to just come in, take. Is he just gonna protect from the side? No, he plays that. Sacrifices a pawn? He's gonna push. Yeah, so if I take here, he's not gonna take, he's pushing. So we need to take, and then just go here and here. Completely lost. He's got a 2-on-1. He's just gonna win this pawn. Nice. Good game. Ha ha ha! You're so funny. Waste people's time. Bro played with a 93.2% accuracy versus my 84.4. I mean, okay. We made 0 blunders. We had 1 miss, which was this. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I should have just came back. And this is a mistake. I think I should have blocked with the knight. Yeah. Yeah, trading the bishop off was not good there. And it actually just makes him much better here. He gets the bishop pair. And this was a mistake by my opponent. Should have just went after the knight. And yeah, this is a big mistake. Just knight back. So I should have. This is something that humans really have a hard time with. You make a mistake and you have a very hard time admitting that you made a mistake, so you come up with something else. So I went here. He goes here. The best move is indeed just to admit that your knight didn't want to go there. You should just go back, protect the square. Yeah, I want to take a look at the opening there too. So there's that. This is not the best move. Best move is queen there. Okay, well, it's saying bishop b5 is +4 and queen d4 is 0.39. Wouldn't that mean that bishop b5 is better? All right, so there is one thing that I wanted to look at this, because this appears to be a free pawn. So what happens if I go here? It's actually better for for white. But if I play queen c7, bishop back, yeah, so I was kind of right in my idea that I gain a lot of space. Wait, what? Oh, because you can't take. So you go bishop there, knight back. What if they get greedy? So here, bishop back is the best move, but what if they play this move? a6, bishop a4, bishop here. Queen comes in. You go knight here to protect this because there's an x-ray here. b3 hits the queen, hits this. Queen moves. X-ray. Yeah. Okay, so I was right in my idea of b4. And I did go here. Played the top moves. Except for here, I blundered a pawn. So I should have just castled. Shouldn't be afraid of this. Just take back. Yeah, fair enough. So let's find a second opponent. Find a 1700. We have the white pieces here. It's e4. We got a perk. So I just like to take the center and develop and castle. I don't know any theory here. I just try to protect my pawns. Yeah, he's attacking this. So if I play this, I think he's threatening to go here. But if he plays bishop out, then I can just play c3 or something. It's fine. Strikes the center. Takes. Attacking this once more. I'm thinking c3 is a good move. So we're probably going to play it anyways. This way if he takes, I take. And we have two central pawns. g3, clear indication that he wants to fianchetto. So against the fianchetto, I do like to play in this kind of style where I go here and then I try to trade off the bishop. He might play here though. So I think on the next move, if he does fianchetto, I might play h3. If he does this right away, well, we made a mistake maybe. Yeah, let's play h3 just to stop this because I do want to play queen to d2. Yeah, now we're going to play queen to d2. Try and trade off his dark squared bishop, which could potentially become very strong. Our knight on b1 is very unhappy with us, but it's fine. It will survive. This doesn't look like a terrible move. I mean, knight here doesn't really have any squares to go to. Can't go here. Here, if this, it still just can't go anywhere. Yeah, he takes. Take back. That frees up the c3 square for my knight that I was just saying is very unhappy with me. Rook there. Applies more pressure. So if I were to play this, there would be takes with discoveries. Okay, so I kind of... Yeah, I think I can just play this, protecting the pawn once more. And we really need to castle, because I don't like this alignment. I wonder if king f1 is a move here. Just getting out of the center, but also allowing my rook to stay on the h-file. I don't know. Doesn't seem right. Queen e7 seems like a move. Queen e7, what would I do? Maybe just go for this bishop immediately. If takes, takes. Queen can't take because of the bishop there. What? Please reconnect. I did not even... Come on. What is going on? Please, 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 please connect. I'm on here, Chess.com. I'm on here. I don't know if I should refresh the page or what. We're gonna refresh. Oh, it looks like it's actually my turn. Okay, beautiful stuff. So he played bishop here after 4 minutes of thought. What's his idea behind that? Probably just to finish his development. I think I want to go ahead and get rid of his bishop. This pawn is pinned, but that's okay because it's protected very well. And after we trade the bishop, I think castling's my next idea. Wait, are we actually fine? Knight takes is pinned. I guess I can castle so that if he does this, he's going for it. Oh, but it's immediately threatened, right? So he's just going to win a pawn, possibly. Castles. I go here. This is his plan. Knight takes. He wants to play f4, f5, because this is pinned. Yeah, he's going to win a pawn. It's a bit silly. Here. Castles. Takes is a fork, so I need to take with the bishop even. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I should have been a little bit more careful. I knew my king was in the center of the board, so I knew I was going to be vulnerable to attacks like this. There it is. Let's go ahead and castle. Castles takes... This has to move somewhere. It's kind of ugly. I mean, that is our own fault. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, now we gotta go to the edge of the board with our knight. Eventually, maybe here. Right side, his king has opened up ever so slightly. Don't think it's worth giving up the bishop and a pawn, but, you know, sometimes you're dealt with certain hands. I chose these hands, but that's the thing about chess, is, you know, you get yourself into these situations. You're not put in these situations. It's all because of a decision that you made. Takes the pawn. So he's going to be up 2 pawns. Oh, wow. That is just dirty. Wow, I really blotched this, didn't I? Let's bring the queen here. If he takes the knight, he's going to isolate my pawns, but I feel like his dark squares will be super duper weak. We're threatening to win the pawn back. Yeah, of course he wants a queen trade now. Oh boy, oh boy. I really can't trade queens here. Do I have to though? If I go here, can he just go here? Then I can move. Let's see, let's just bring the queen back a little bit. He's also got major eyes here. Very scary stuff. So one thing that I'm noticing in this position is that if I get this, we're threatening the queen and a fork. So if I went here, queen needs to move. Quite know where the queen can go to. I guess it can go all the way back. Then this looks very, very passive. Not to mention, if I get this here, the knight does have potential to come in. Not here, obviously, right now, but you get what I'm saying. This move doesn't really make sense because bishop can just take. Maybe in the future. But this square is just completely undefended, so he could just move the queen right now, or even rook lift, maybe. Seems like a reasonable move. It would stop this from happening, stop this from happening. It would stop a lot of stuff. And also, I mean, I don't know. But we'll see what my opponent chooses. Could also just take. Develops the bishop. He's protecting this pawn. Protecting all this. I think we're going to come in with the knight now. Bishop can't take, or the pawn can't take because the king is there. Okay, that's actually quite a good move. A very simple way of protecting. So I'm debating on this, and I'm also debating on this. I think I want to stop this from happening so that there's not any nonsense with this. If I go here, it attacks this. He can't take, but if I were to take, he could take like this, then maybe push. I think this is just a reasonable move. Very good to note also that the queen takes up the only available square to the king. Not that there's anything that we can really do right now, but always good to note that stuff. Just another free pawn here, by the way. It's the queen. My queen has like no squares. I don't want to trade, but what else can I do here? Knight there. What does that do? Stops me from coming here. Or offers a trade of a bunch of pieces, I guess. I don't like how confined my queen is here. If I play that, then he moves, and queen trade is pretty much forced. Don't like that. I think I just need to get my rooks active here. Here we go for this break. Let's go for this break here. Maybe we can activate our rook on this file and then potentially have some stuff here. It weakens this dark square diagonal, but we should be good. Okay, so if I go here, does he have that? So do I want to go here or here is my question. I think we can go here. Or maybe here. I like that if I go here, I still have eyes on the bishop. So let's just go here. And now we're threatening to take. If he takes, we take. Or we would take like this, probably. What would we do? No. We would take with the knight because then we're threatening this. Yeah, queen just gets out of the way. Kind of needed to. But now we can just take this for free. No, because there's that. He's being really annoying. I do not want to trade. Let's go all the way back. He might play this move, but then I think I can take, because if he takes, then we can recapture him. We're up a piece. And if here, queen takes, then we take, we have at least some kind of discovery. Yeah. Okay, let's take. Queen takes is the only move. Can't trade because then he's down a piece. Yeah, he takes. So I wanted to open this up. I think rook take. No, queen takes. And then maybe, no, we can't go here because of this. Okay, so we could go here. We're threatening a fork. Here, check, we just move. I think it's important for us to just keep creating some kind of threat for him to think about. I do think he'll go for the check on this square. Then I just simply move over. I mean, this square is covered very well. And he's down to a minute. So, I mean, it would be reasonable to think that he might miss this. But, I mean, that's just... He probably won't miss it. Yeah, so he goes for check. We can just slide over. We didn't want to go here, just for the simple fact that then he can pin me. Force a queen. So we can win material this way, no matter what. If he doesn't move the king or this rook, because we're threatening to take. Can't take because rook protects, and that is a fork. You can also just pile up pressure on this knight. Knight has checks, but everything's protected. He offers a trade. I don't want to trade. So if I go here, check, takes, here, check. We can just take, queen takes. Looks kind of annoying. Check. What about this check? I think we're going to move the rook. We're going to go here. There's this check, but we just take. And now we're threatening to win the knight. We're just going to give him some stuff to think about. If he wants to trade, we're more than happy. He's got to make a move. He's down to 5 seconds. He takes there, really. So he's sacrificing the knight. Okay, we will take the knight. Now we have checks, and we win on time. Wow. Oh, beautiful. I mean, that also just puts us at a new peak as well, by 2 points. Beautiful day. And my opponent had a brilliant move here after a blunder that I made. Okay, so let's run through this game. I think there is actually a good amount to take from this. Because I don't study theory for this kind of like the perk or like the ready, stuff like that. I just kind of play intuitive chess and develop and stick to opening principles. But I think I kind of neglected king safety here. So yeah, queen up is a mistake. I mean, also I needed to develop. I feel like in these positions I kind of try to prioritize getting rid of this bishop, but it doesn't really, not the best idea. So we develop, he goes here and we're actually just better. But then we play this. We just needed a castle. We just needed a castle. Because we overlooked that he can just win a pawn like this. And I could have took, take, knight h2. Oh, you just get it out of the way. And we would have been up a piece? Really? Takes. What about takes? Because then, oh yeah, we just still go knight h2. Wow. Well, that's a big miss. I missed something there as well. Just activate our pieces. And he really just started to put the pressure on. No. What's my best move? Yeah, I mean, the queen's feeling very, very soft here. So I wanted to get out of the way. F3. He goes there. We have to go there. Yeah, we can't accept a queen trade. Like, it's +2 for him. If I take, I mean, I guess it's only +1.5 apparently, so it's better, but I don't know. It's a mistake because knight takes. He has to take. This was the tactic that I was talking about. We just win a piece, and then we're back into the game. Yeah, so he takes correctly, then we take the pawn. He takes the pawn, and we just go knight here, and because we're threatening a fork of the king and queen, so he gives a check, which is actually a mistake. He had to just bring the king up to stop this from happening. It doesn't actually stop it from happening. I think I could still go here. Oh, but but then he just gets out of the way. I was thinking that we're still forking the rook and queen, but he has a way out of it with the check. This is a mess. So I should have went here, but I thought that he can't go here because the knight protects. Oh. Then he has this, which offers a trade. We don't accept, and this is just a blunder because we can 100% just take that knight. And then now we're apparently just completely winning. Knight goes back, check, blocks, we win a pawn, doubles up. Yeah, I mean, it would have been a pretty pleasant game after that, I think. But I think my opponent just might have less experience in time pressure and faster time controls. So well played to him. I don't know if I said the accuracy, but I played with a 76.1 versus his 70.3. And I had a performance ELO of 1750 versus his 1550. If you enjoyed the video today, please consider leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, and I will see you tomorrow.